So in this case, much like all cases traffic related, staff took this and looked at the metrics that were available for this intersection. All traffic treatments, road applications, control devices, all of it is governed by the Uniform Traffic Control Devices Manual for Canada, as it was mentioned. And basically, you input data into a matrix, and it explains what should be the appropriate treatment. In the case of Ormond and Charlotte Place, staff were behooved to recommend against the four-way stop on account of the traffic volume through Ormond, and the lack of congestion at that intersection doesn't warrant a four-way stop, which is really, those are the things that would warrant a four-way stop. However, if the challenge to overcome is pedestrian safety and pedestrian crossing of the road, the manual very clearly indicates that, I believe it's a level 2 PXO, which is a button activated, pedestrian activated LED flashing light with ladder bars be installed. And those do have a legal framework where if someone does not yield, it is an infraction. This is the same thing that's been installed on Laurie Avenue, and also further north on Ormond Street, and also on Centennial Boulevard. Second is that if we, again, evaluate the intersection of Water Street and Apple Street, the primary concern, which is valid, is that if you're taking a southbound approach on Apple Street, the existing buildings, which probably predate automobiles, create a difficulty in terms of the line of sight triangle that we would use as a standard now. Again, the proposal was to look at that as an all-way stop, which again has its connotations, but ultimately when you review the data we have, which is our traffic counts and our turning motions and our evaluations, it suggests that a tremendous amount of traffic actually traverses Water Street. And again, it proposes that you not impede that to solve a different problem. What would be a more appropriate approach, again, this is optional, is that if you converted Apple Street to a northbound one-way, it's already configured suitably for it. It would solve the southbound line of sight issues and not impede Water Street in general. Both of the solutions, as we've recommended, total about $15,962, the vast majority of that being the purchase of the equipment to install the solar-powered PXO, or pedestrian crossover.